Yeah, like this. I have more links in this episode. Welcome to Lost Ox Media. This is a podcast that makes you take a second look at what you just watched. If you're watching, you're probably watching on YouTube or Spotify. You can also catch us audio episodes on Apple Podcasts and anywhere else you listen to your favorite podcast. You can support the show by going to lostox.media to buy merch or stay up to date with all things Lost Ox Media. Make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps with the show. Watch the full episodes and all that good stuff. We have a lot of links on this goddamn docket today. I literally just got done talking about it before this intro. It's kind of like I don't know where to start. We have everything from funny videos to the Jake Paul fight to Epstein fucking photos, the whole shebang.
Let's go funny videos.
I was thinking that too. But there's a lot of stuff going on with this Jake Paul fight. You know? You want to do one? We'll lighten the mood with a little funny vid. And then we'll jump into the Jake Paul, you know what I mean? What's a good funny video that I got right here? This one's going to send you. This is a nice light one. This one's going to send you real quick, man. Cuz hold up, cuz now it's asking me to log in to Twitter. I got to log in all of a sudden. What happened? I used to be like the man, bro. And then all of a sudden now I got to log into the goddamn Twitter. Let's see if I can do it in one shot. I cannot do it in one shot. We might skip funny videos.
Okay.
I can't log in.
Okay. Wasn't meant to be there.
No, actually, we can watch this one without logging in. It's just going to have this like lame ass thing on the bottom that's like warning me like, hey, man, you got to log in. But anyway, so wait until you see this. This is going to be the craziest thing that you've seen in a while. And you're going to get a kick out of it, especially Lil Miss co-host over there, because you happen to work in the what do you call this? The culinary arts?
Culinary.
Cosmopolitan arts? Is that how you say that?
Yeah, it's cosmopolitan.
You are a cosmetologist?
Yeah.
Right? You work in that kind of field, right? So this is right up your alley. You like to see a good reveal. You like to see a good before and after, don't you?
Yeah.
I think honestly, I think everyone likes to see a good before and after, if I'm being real with you. I cannot get enough of a goddamn before and after. I see a fucked up house and some like Mexican lady goes in there and cleans it all up and makes it like bing, spick and span. I get a kick out of seeing that kind of shit. You know what I mean? That I really like. So when I see something like this, I go, they're going to turn this guy from fucking Drunk Thor to William Hemsworth or whatever his name is. You know what I mean? Because you remember Drunk Thor? You ever seen the memes or the photos of Drunk Thor?
No.
You never have because you're pop culture illiterate.
I'm getting better.
You are getting better. I will give you that. You are getting way better. No, in the last, I think it was like Endgame, the Avengers movie. Thor got all depressed and drunk and fat and like let himself go, and he wasn't all jacked and ripped like people are used to seeing him. So we're gonna go from Drunk Thor to William Hemsworth or whatever the fuck that guy's name is, Jack Harlow. You know. So let's check out the reveal. It's not a long one, 21 seconds, but you will die off of this.
Okay.
Look at that. That shit nice so far.
Oh.
That shit nice so
Wait.
far, yeah?
Yeah.
The fade's looking good. That's a decent fade right there. For a white boy, that's a decent fade right there. I could go without the mole. I could go without the mole on the ear. But that's not a bad fade. So now it's time to clean that beard up a little bit, yeah? What? Go ahead. You have something to say, obviously. No one can see that except for me, but what do you have to say?
I'm already laughing. I know what's about to happen.
Oh, God. Well, maybe the people at home don't. Wait until you see this. Jesus fucking Christ. What is even this?
He should have known better.
What is even this, bro? I'm never shaving my beard if that's what's underneath that shit.
Would you know that's not what's underneath there?
I know that's not. Oh, for me.
Yeah, for
that's
you.
not underneath.
He
Yeah,
had
of course.
to have known he looked like this.
Of course he knows. But the thing is, where is this confidence coming from is what I'm asking. There is no, like, does he have a woman in his life that said, hey, babe, it's time to shave the beard?
Maybe.
I don't think so. Look, I'll tell you right now, the girls don't like it. I'm not like this guy that's like, yo, every chick likes a macho beard. But I feel, in my unprofessional opinion, I'm not a woman. This is what I have you for. This is what I purchased you for. You know?
Yep, that's it.
No, I'm kidding. So, but I feel like when it's been like established, the girl doesn't like when you just shave the goddamn thing off. That's my opinion. And I'll tell you what kind of...
I don't like... Yeah, I'm with you.
This
You're
is
right in my opinion.
Yeah, this is what got me started on that. When I was in high school, we had this art teacher. He was like a digital arts teacher, like a visual art, trying to teach like graphic design and shit. And he had like a walrus-esque mustache, like handlebars, like all that, right? And that was the only thing he had. He was balding. He was the type of guy that had like the horseshoe of hair around his shit.
I call it a cul-de-sac.
Yeah, a little cul-de-sac of hair. And then like he had a mustache, handlebar mustache kind of. But it didn't go all the way to the bottom. It just kind of hung over a little. That's why we called it the walrus, because it just kind of was like a little bit over. So his wife was the actual art teacher. The one that would teach paint and stuff.
Okay.
So he did graphic design, and she was the one that did like paint, sculpture, blah, blah, blah. So one day, me and my friends are busting her chops about it. Like, yo, why don't you get him to shave that dumb shit? And she straight up was like, oh, no. She's like, I seen him without the mustache like one time. Said, I'll never do that shit again. And I was like a little daddy. I was like a middle school. And that stuck with me. I go, oh, well, when I grow that, can't get rid of it. You know, the girls are gonna hate it. If you go from and then as I got older, I started to realize it was the establishment. It was the establishment of you beginning a relationship and knowing this person with that. And then you fucking shell shock them by taking it away. And then in this particular case, you make it worse because you look like total shit. You know, so in that guy's case, she said that he had like no upper lip.
Yeah.
And she was like, that mustache hides that shit perfect because I need an upper lip. You know, this is like, she wasn't getting sexual with it. She was just saying,
right.
It hides its upper lip. It looks weird. I prefer him with the mustache. I will never tell him to shave it, you know? But this guy right here, this is his upper lip. He needs to hide this. He cannot have this out in the open. Look, and then they do the hype edit. This is like one of Nick Fuentes' Hitler hype edits, but it's like the guy getting a shitty face reveal. He goes, boom. He goes, the walrus fucking, his fat is all flapping all that. They do it all in slow motion. His fat is like, that is disgusting. Look, and then this is an ad for I'm never going to that barbershop. I'm never going to that. I need my barber to go, you sure you want to shave the beard? You sure you want it? Because I need my guy to grab me. He needs to go, what's underneath? Before we get rid of it all.
How jiggly
Yeah, exactly. I need my guy to go, before we get rid of it all, what's underneath all that? He needs to feel me, and he needs to go, you don't have the bone structure for that. You know what I mean? And then that's the guy I go, I'm going to you every time. You send me out the fucking barbershop looking like this? I'm fucking pissed. I'm like mad as hell. I go, who put you up to this? Which one of my enemies are you working for? You know what I mean? Like, I go, what the fuck is happening here? You're killing me. You're killing me.
I think this might be the first time I have seen something that I saw this already.
You saw this before me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, it's sometimes it pays to go to the school of hard knocks and you become a goddamn teacher before you know it. You're over here making the world shine and shit with your pop culture references, man. See, now this is now giving you the confidence. You go, now I start bringing clips to the show. Now you start bringing clips to the show. Yeah?
Maybe.
No, I'm kidding. I'm fine. We would be sitting here by ourselves, not saying anything. No, I'm kidding.
Gee, thanks.
No, I'm joking. I'm
I know,
joking.
I
You
know.
got some good shit. Sometimes
Every once in a while.
every once in a while, you got some good shit, and we will be banking it, and we will be showing the world sooner or later. But all right, so we got a little funny video out the way, right? And we might have some more later because we're gonna blast through these topics because there's so much shit in each one. For starters, this Jake Paul fight. I mean, where do we even begin with this Jake Paul fight? This shit was diabolical as far as I'm concerned. For one, everyone and their grandmother was like, Jake's gonna die, right?
Yeah.
And granted, he didn't get fucked up as much as we would have liked to have seen him get fucked up.
I mean, it could have been a better, like a real knockout.
It could have been a better fight fucking altogether.
All that too. Yeah.
Altogether. I was so shocked. Like, in my opinion, and I said this when we were watching it, watching this fight was like I don't know, like a stress test or something like that for Jake Paul's grift, his little boxing grift that he has. Now, granted, people go, oh, well, he's bringing the sport back to life and blah, blah, blah. Yes, he is doing that. He's bringing a lot of eyes to it. Everyone and their grandmother was watching that goddamn fight. And I am shocked that Netflix's live infrastructure did not crash into a fucking wall like it normally does. But he brings a lot of eyes to the sport. But everyone talks shit about his opponents. Not about them in particular, but about the fact that he chooses to fight them. They're too old. They're not boxers. They're washed up. Mike Tyson's fucking 150. He's still fucking Jake's dancing around him, thinking he's the toughest shit. Logan Paul's in the ring spraying fucking W all over. Come on, man. This is a joke at this point. You know what I mean? Like, this is crazy. So when people saw Anthony Joshua was on this card, they got excited about it because they go, he's going to fight a real one. You know? And before Anthony Joshua, you probably don't know about this, but before Anthony Joshua, it was supposed to be this guy named like Tank Gervonta or something like that. But his fighting name was Tank. That's all I've known him as. Tank. Tank Davis is what I've called him. So this Tank Davis guy is another heavy ass hitter in boxing, like very good fighter. Only thing is the guy's like 5'6" and he weighs like 140 pounds. He's awesome at fighting in his weight class. He's like unstoppable.
Yeah.
But you get him against Jake Paul. Jake is fucking 6'1", 220. You know, it's like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? But now this Anthony Joshua guy, 6'6", 245, right? So people go, oh, okay, so Jake's got some balls on him, right? Let's see where this goes. Jake, of course, as per usual, is talking a lot of cash shit. Bro, they step foot in that ring. Jake is practically sucking his dick. Jake is on his knees half the goddamn fight. Jake is grabbing this guy by the waist. He's going, please, sir. Please don't hit me. Not one more time. I'm begging you. Please. And the saddest part was, as I'm watching it, I go, oh, well, like the first fall, I go, maybe it was an accident. He stumbled. You know, the second fall, I go, okay, Anthony hit him. He didn't hit him that hard because it was like a squabble. He kind of like just nipped him a little bit, but maybe that pushed him. You know, maybe it pushed him off balance. He fell. By the third time, I go, this motherfucker's doing this on purpose. It was like when Jake was throwing the punches, he was the one falling. Yeah. I go, God damn, dude.
How many times did he actually fall?
Dude, I'm not kidding. I saw a thing of it. Like somebody pinged it every time. Bro, it was like 13 or 14. This guy was on the ground as if he was wasted or something. I thought he was drunk at some point. Like before he got gassed out, he was stumbling around the ring as if he was wasted, bro. And what did I say from the start of the fight? Jake runs up on this guy like with his hands down and shit right in the beginning and then starts floating around the ring like a fucking little bee, right? I go, he's going to gas himself out. He does this the whole time. He's going to gas himself out. You can't run around like that. You got to be able to dodge within like a fucking, like a planted stance, you know? Or like at least if you're moving, keep the moves minimal, man.
Right.
If you were that good, you wouldn't have to fucking sprint around the goddamn ring to avoid getting your ass kicked. You know, and this is what I saw the whole time. I was flabbergasted by it. This was not the fight that anyone wanted to see. You remember the fucking ref at one point? The ref at one point stops the fight, brings both of their gloves together, goes, guys, people did not pay to see this shit. You know, he like actually said that to them. He goes, people did not pay to see this shit. You guys have to stay on your feet. You have to fight by the rules. Like, we have to give them what they paid for, bro. Like, are you ready to fight? Jake's over there.
No.
Dying, dude. Practically dying. Ready to fucking to call it a night. I'd never seen nothing like it. So I wanted to share with some of you guys, you know, the people. I wanted to share with you guys some of the highlights, some of the tweets, some of the things people talking about after the fight.
Okay.
You know, I was tweeting during the fight. I go, will somebody please tie Jake's shoes? Will somebody please tie Jake's shoes? This guy clearly is going in that bitch with some unlaced fucking knickers on. This guy is losing his shit. So check this out. Tell me how dirty this is, right? The fight was put on by Netflix, right? Netflix is the one who puts up this little highlight reel. This is Netflix Sports and Netflix. They put this up on YouTube. They put this up, right? Wait until you see the clips that they decided to choose as the highlights for the fight. Now, they did this in conjunction with Jake Paul's production company, Most Valuable Productions, MVP. You'd think they show the guy a little respect. Dude, this fucking highlights reel is rough on Jake. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's rough on Jake. It's nice on Anthony Joshua. It looks nice on Anthony Joshua. This guy is like the fucking what's that black British actor's name that everyone loves? Idris Elba. He's like the Idris Elba of boxing. Hot, jacked, tall, black. He's the fucking shit. British. Of course.
And chasing legitimacy. The other guarding legacy.
You saw that, right? That Jake already running up on him. Does the shimmy on him as if he's gonna scare this guy. That's like your 4-year-old running up on you and you go, come on, dog. You go, chill, bro. You know? You pretend you go, it hurts. It hurts. Oh, don't do it again.
Round one, and Jake Paul already on the move. Joshua just picking his. Oh, there's that right hand, and that right hand.
Jake over there looking a little like shook. Jake can't even get a taste yet.
Right.
Jake got one little, like when Jake is actually like, when Jake has the opportunity, he does none of that shit talking, none of that showboating, right? It wasn't until when we were watching the fight, it wasn't until he was in the middle getting his ass beat that he starts going, to the guy. It's
right.
Like, yo, chill, bro. You're getting fucked up right now. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, yo, calm down.
And as an eraser, it would be a huge disappointment if you didn't score the first round knockout. But again, David, knockouts are hard to come by no matter what. When you're trying for the knockout again, none of us expected this fight to go long, despite the fact that most of us thought.
Look, Jake goes in with his shoulder. He goes, this ought to do him. You know, it's like, yo, what are you doing? You doing football drills right now? This guy is massive. You're going to fucking...
He is massive.
It's like, come on. I was telling you when we were watching the fight, I was like, his arms are so big that as soon as he puts them up, he's got like a full fucking grid of defense on him. Like, you cannot even get in there because his arms are so thick. It's like he has shields for biceps. You know what I mean? It's like he does one of them. That's it. As long as he just has a little bit of eye, he's good. You know, that's it. This guy is jacked.
Jake Paul would utilize the ring.
Get to the inside.
You remember I was telling you I thought that this was like their health bars?
Yeah.
For a second. Yo, I dead ass, for those of you watching at home, I thought this was their health bar. I thought they were doing health bars on the fighters.
I mean, I really like that idea.
Yeah,
I like that idea.
I go, Paul is he has half health. He better do something to get that back up. Or he's going to lose. You know what I mean?
He's got to get to the next spot and recharge.
Exactly. I go, he has to get to the next round and recharge or it's over for him. I legitimately thought this was their health bars. It's the bars to show you what fucking shorts they're wearing. I thought it was the health bars.
Oh, jab. Oh, jab. this one with
One of only 4 jabs connected by Jake Paul.
Paul. 3.
Damn, that announcer did him dirty too. Everyone did Jake dirty in this.
Well,
It was Jake's whole production. That Muhammad Ali's daughter is on the announcing thing going.
well, she was not.
She goes, if Anthony Joshua, if he lets Jake last any more than 3 rounds, he's a disgrace to boxing. This is how much they fucking shit on Jake in the goddamn announcer booth. Every single one of them was like, that nigga ain't gonna last more than 3 rounds, bruh. It's over with. They didn't realize Jake was like the size of an ant compared to this guy, so he could squeeze through all, he's running around. It was so sad. Every single person shit on this guy.
Yeah.
Yo, wait until I didn't even catch it during the live broadcast. Wait until I show you the clips of how Logan was acting after the fight. After the announcement was made that Anthony Joshua won. Yo, Logan's a fucking a jump. He jumped ship, dude. He'll jump ship. He just wants to be on the winning side. That's all it is. He don't brother.
You mean he thought his brother was gonna win?
What? Wait until you see the clip. What I'm saying
Is it the
like,
clip where he's got the glasses on?
No,
Okay.
no. There's a clip of after the fight, after Anthony Joshua wins, and it's like Logan's like trying to be like hanging out with Anthony Joshua's team and shit. So I'm like, Logan don't care. He just wants to be on the winning side. He don't care, brother, no brother, W fucking spray. No, he don't give a fuck. As long as he's on the winning side, that's all that matters. So now watch the rest of these highlights. We saw Jake get one good one on him, right? Now this is where the trips are about to start happening. This is where Jake's shoes come untied in the middle of the fight. Watch.
5 in round 3. Joshua 7 of 25. There's the jab from Joshua that pops Paul's head back. Paul looking to land the overhand right. He's against the ropes, and Joshua just leaning in on him.
Look at Jake on the ground. Look at that. We got to see that frame. Look at how stunned Jake looks when he hits the ground. Watch this. Come on, bring us back. Look at that. Jake's like, he's like, oh, bro. He's like, yo, this boxing shit is like, yo, this shit is like way more thick than I thought it would be, dog. This shit, I'm like in it right now, homie. And I can't get out of it because I put myself in this position.
30 seconds left in the first half of this fight. Didn't expect to say that either. Left hook from Jake Paul there. Yeah, left hook. He's landing punches.
On his knees again. Hello, darkness, my old friend. And the announcer fucking doing him dirty again. Yo, these announcers are fucking shitting on Jake. Jake gets one more light jab. The announcer's like, that's way more than I thought he was going to get this whole fight. And he just got a second punch. I can't believe it. You know, it's like, listen to him. Watch. Listen to him talk about it.
30 seconds left in the first half of this fight. Didn't expect to say that either.
Didn't expect to say that either. You go, hey, there's 30 seconds left in the 4th round of this fight. I'm not expecting to say that. We thought Jake would be obliterated by now. We thought he'd be a pile of fucking goo in the middle of the goddamn. Imagine Jake, a little pile of just a puddle of goo.
I mean, it did go on longer than I expected.
It did. It really did. Jake ran his ass off.
Left hook from Jake Paul there. Yeah, left hook. He's landing punches. What is this?
Back to the base.
See, that's when Anthony Joshua got pissed off. And Anthony was like, motherfucker. He's like, God damn, how many times are you going to go on the floor? The announcer going, what is this? That is classic, though. That is classic. You know it's bad. If the announcer guy is talking shit, they're paid to just make the whole thing look good. They're not paid to make you look like an asshole. If they're going out of their way to make you look like an asshole, they're doing that for free. They're not getting paid for that part. You know what I mean? This announcer is just going out of his way to make Jake look like an asshole.
6.
It really is. Oh, the uppercut, and he took it. Jake Paul took it.
He didn't take it. You're not taking an uppercut if you're on the floor fucking not even 10 seconds after you received said uppercut. Sounds like he didn't take it. Sounds like he just had a delayed reaction to the pain. That's because he's retarded, though. He got hit, and it takes like a good 2 seconds to hit his brain. He goes, we're hurt, Jake. And he goes, oh, shit. Like, you know what I mean?
And yet he takes the knee again.
Look at him. Look
That's
at him.
Jake Paul's fault.
You trying to tell me he took that?
Down to the right hand for Anthony Joshua. There's a big left now.
Text messages are lighting up.
My man stumbling his ass off. My man wasted right now.
Poor thing. His facial expressions are so like, oh shit, what I get myself into.
He had too many W's in the chat. And this is where he's going to start going, with his tongue and start taunting this man when he's at his weakest.
Look at him smiling.
Exactly. Anthony knows. Anthony Joshua, look, you should have seen the interviews with Anthony Joshua before this. He goes, my goal is to break him down, mate. He goes, I'm going to take him. I'm going to find his weakness. I'm going to expose it, mate. I'm going to break him down. I'm going to take his soul. I'm going to take his body. I'm going to take his spirit, mate. You know? I'm going to break him down, mate. This is it. This is it. He knows. He goes, I got him. I got him. He goes, I got him. I said I was going to do it. I said I was going to do it. You know, nobody wanted to. Okay. And the reason why he's smiling like this is because Jake the whole time was like, I'm going to fuck you up. I'm going to fuck you up. You know, but you got to do that. You kind of have to be that guy if you're promoting a boxing match, you know?
And I mean, if you don't act like that, then you're not really hyped up in it when you're boxing. Like,
well, yeah, I mean, you could. Well, that's the thing about boxing is like the guys. There's probably guys out there that are just silent destroyers, but they probably don't get they don't get as many opportunities because they're not loudmouth assholes that like can hype up the promotion of it.
right.
Like a Conor McGregor was like when that whole thing was going on, the reason why it was so groundbreaking in the MMA was because he could talk the shit and fight the fight. You know what I mean? He wasn't like, because you would get guys that would start getting a lot of fights because they were hype guys, like, you know, but they get their asses destroyed in the goddamn ring. Conor would like talk the shit, make the whole promotion up to the fight fucking amazing, and then he just fucking KO the motherfucker in the goddamn ring. You're like, this guy's got it all, you know? You don't see that very often with people. Jake is great at the promotion side. This guy's got every fucking asshole watching this goddamn thing. You can see that he doesn't have the skill to back it up now. And I feel like Anthony, being a seasoned fighter, immediately pegged that and was like, I'll take the fight. I'm going to fuck you up. You know, Jake's probably sitting there like, yo, this is how the fight's going to go. Anthony's like, we ain't scripting nothing. You're going to feel every bit of this. You're going to have to feel every bit of this.
I mean, I just like in comparison, I don't know how he would think. This man's arm is twice the size of Jake's arm.
Yo, and I would not even breathe in the same room as Anthony Joshua. I go, fuck my wife, please. I go get anything to get you out of here. Anything to get you out of here. Please, you know, just make sure that I'm alive when you leave, you know, just take whatever. Take my kids, you know, and go, leave me out of it. This guy's a monster. And watch, Jake's got that face. He's got that face like he's about to hit him with that.
Everyone wondering what the hell is happening.
What the hell is happening, this guy? Everybody wondering what the hell is happening. 6'7". Jake is going 6'7" on him. Oh, my God.
And Joshua continues to chop down Paul. Joshua, the Predator. Counter right.
This man wasn't even tired after this fight.
Jake Paul goes down again. Second knockdown. His second fight at heavyweight against a bona fide knockout artist in Anthony Joshua, seeking his 26th.
We got another knockdown.
As a pro, but Jake Paul coming forward, he's off balance.
Look, oh, that's it. Now this is the one that does him. This is the one. I saw this punch. I go, that ought to do him. He's done. He's done.
He's breathing heavily, and he's cornered again by Joshua.
Oh, no, it wasn't that. He had him in the corner, though, like that when it happened. I want to just skip to that one. Do they show the knockout one? Because Netflix, they're pieces of shit about their goddamn clips, so I don't want to stick too much on this one. Let's go to that knockout punch. I want to see that knockout punch.
And even if he does land his best shot at the moment, not that much is going to happen.
And it almost, oh, there's a left hook. Oh, down goes Paul.
And his chin served on a platter for that right hand right there. And look at Jake Paul's face.
Jake Paul's like, oh my God. Look, there's this meme. I seriously hope that I can find this. That just reminds me so much of Jake's face. Punch in the face meme. Please tell me that I can find this goddamn meme. There's this fucking hilarious punch in the face boxing meme. And I want to see if I can find it because it's like Jake's face perfectly, dude. One of these days I'm going to have to find this meme, dude. It's like this guy getting punched in the face, like, and it's the glove like just leaving his face, and his face is like, oh my God. He's like, looks just like Jake. It's the funniest fucking thing. I wish I could find that goddamn meme. Look at this bitch in the corner. She goes, I would fuck that brother so goddamn hard right now. Holy shit. Anthony Joshua got his balls completely drained the night of the goddamn fight, bro. You saw the way them girls were acting after that. They go, can we get a picture? Can we get a picture with you, Mr. What was his last name again? Joshua? Anthony Joshua? Everyone with the goddamn 2 first names in this fucking fight. Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua. Clearly, you cannot be trusted. I never trust a guy with 2 first names. Anyone with 2 first names. I don't trust them. Charlie Kirk? What, are you kidding me? You kidding me? Good riddance. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. It's sad what happened to Charlie Kirk. We all know that. As a matter of fact, I sent flowers to his wife. Because his wife is out there trifling right now, boy. His wife out there, dude. Yo, you know she just got... This is a little off topic, and we'll jump back into the Jake Paul stuff. You know that Charlie Kirk's wife is now, like, making announcements to, like, endorse JD Vance to run in 2028.
I did know that.
It's like, dude, there's 3 more years of the current presidency. What the fuck are we even talking about here? Why are you talking about this now? It just sounds really weird, right?
Yeah.
It's like that. Why are we diving into endorsements? It's like not even like nobody's running. What are you talking about? Yeah, I thought that was a little crazy if you ask me. So those were the highlights from the fight, right? That's how Jake be fighting. Dude, this was the hero ref, dude. I want to show you, man. This shit had me dying. I almost forgot that there was an actual clip of this. I'm happy that I ended up finding this. You remember I was telling you the ref stopped him from, he's like, yo, you falling down too much, man. He's like, y'all ain't, these people ain't pay for this shit, man. Listen to this, dude. This guy was the champion. Look, he looks so fed up. He looks so fed up.
Yeah.
And then you could see he goes, both y'all come here, man. Both y'all come here, man. He goes, come here, man. Let me holler at you for a minute, brother. He goes, y'all can't be doing this shit, man.
Both y'all come here. Listen. Rough tactics gotta stop, okay? The fans didn't pay to see this crap, okay?
Amen.
You gonna fight, but fight within the rules, okay? Touch him up, fight clean.
Christopher Young with the quote of the night. The fan.
Look, I love that guy. Amen in the background. He goes, tell Jake to stop falling on the ground like a punk bitch. Oh, I just did that. I got to edit that now. I did it without changing the clip view. Fuck it. We're not editing shit. We're just going to watch it again for the fans, you know?
Listen. Both y'all come here. Listen. Rough tactics gotta stop, okay? The fans didn't pay to see this crap, okay?
Amen.
You gonna fight, but fight within the rules, okay? Touch him up, fight clean.
Christopher Young with the
Jake staring down at the floor like a little kid getting in trouble. He goes, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Guy's like, bro, if you're going to do it, you got to do it on your feet, bro. This ain't kickboxing. This ain't MMA. You're not grappling. No ground and pound. You
Logan
know?
back there throwing up a peace sign.
Yeah, of course. Logan's a fucking puss, dude. You want me to show you how? Well, actually, I'll show you how Logan was acting at the end. Look, so that last fight, or that last punch that Anthony gave him, it broke his jaw. It broke Jake's jaw. So let's see if we could get that. Look at that.
Ooh.
Snapped his shit in 2 places, bro. That last punch. And you remember when he was like talking to the announcer, he's like, I think he broke my jaw, and he spit out all that blood. And you were like, oh, he did that for show, which I agree. He did do it for show, but his jaw was
I
fucking
mean, a jaw can be broken, but
destroyed.
you don't have to. Blah.
Mhm.
Nope.
Look at that, dude. Anthony Joshua, dude, that's heavy, bro, to get your jaw smacked like that.
I would believe it.
That's gotta hurt so fucking bad, bro. So bad. I knew someone who broke their jaw when they were younger. They got sucker punched, actually, oddly enough. So they got punched in the face too. And their jaw got broken. And they had to like wire it shut. The person had to do like nothing but like liquid food for like a certain amount of time. It's like, that's so fucked, man.
Yeah, I had a friend in high school that, like, because of her teeth, she had to have her jaw broken.
It sucks.
It's the same sort of thing.
Yeah.
And it well, for her, I mean, this is probably not the same situation, but it changed the way her whole face looked.
Like for the better or for the worse?
I guess better. I don't really remember at this point what she looked like before.
Imagine she came out looking like Chunk from the Goonies. Or Sloth, whichever one was the fucked up face.
It wasn't Chunk. It's the other one.
Which one was I don't know the monster's name. I've never watched the Goonies.
I don't remember the monster's name either, but
I thought it was like Sloth or something.
it's something like that. You're right.
It's
I
like
think.
Sloth.
But
or something.
Chunk's is
the kid, and he does the truffle shuffle. You know that guy, that Chunk guy now is a fucking lawyer for like all these comedians, like fucking Mark Norman.
Oh.
I'm not even fucking with you.
That's cool.
They talk about it all the time. They go, yeah, my lawyer's from the Goonies. Oh, comedy. Yeah. You know, Mark Norman does that gay shit. He goes, yeah, man, I'd make him do the truffle shuffle. He files my taxes. Oh. I fucking hate Mark Norman, dude, so much. Yeah, so he got his jaw broken. And when I say he got his jaw broken, I mean like he really, really got his jaw broken. Look at it. Look, he goes, I think I broke it, guys. Look at his teeth.
You can see it moved.
That shit is, he fucking destroyed this man's face. That is fucked, dude.
Smile. It's fine, right?
It's fine, right? That's rough to look at.
It's fine, right?
Yeah.
I even get like a little cringy looking at that. This man's teeth are literally like two different directions now on the bottom of his jaw.
They are. Oh.
You know, like that's fucked. That's one good one from Anthony Joshua gives you that. Idris Elba, you know, he fucked you up like that. That's crazy, bro. So let's listen. Jake had some words. Just got out of surgery. Everything went smooth. Thanks for all the love. Lots of pain and stiffness. Got to eat liquids for 7 days. Shout out to the amazing team at Miami University Hospital. Everyone was so gracious and caring. Armani J took amazing care of me with I am low riv. I don't know who those people are, but if you fucking tagging your doctors, which I highly doubt this is, we're gonna click on them. No, he's tagging the doctors. Oh, but these are like UFC doctors. Okay, all right. I'm like, yo, chill out, bro. You fucking tagging the goddamn. Like if I was a private practice doctor or something, or just like some regular Joe Schmo at Miami University Hospital, I'd be like, can you leave me the fuck out of this? Like, calm down. Let's see. I am low riv. Who is you? Okay. That looks like a doctor.
Yeah.
That's 100%. That's his surgeon. That's the one who wired his jaw shut. Thanks for all your service. If without you, Jake Paul's jaw would be in shambles right now. Who the fuck is this person? And why is Jake Paul tagging them? They haven't posted yet. Who are they following? I gotta log in. I'm not logged in. God damn it, I'm not logged in. Why? This is more perplexing than any Epstein list picture I've ever seen. And trust me, we're going through and we're going to be talking about the list in a little while. This is like madness. Who is this fat bitch? I am Loriv. Who is this fat bitch? And why is Jake Paul tagging her? It doesn't matter. Jake Paul got his shit wrecked. You know what I mean? Now, let me show you, dude. Let me show you how Logan was acting after the fight. You remember I said this guy will jump ship. You know? Your side, my side, it don't matter. As long as it's the winning side. That's all that matters to Logan Paul. Look at this. Wait until you see this. This guy chummy, bro. This guy's chummy. Look at Logan over here. Hanging out in the corner. This guy just broke your younger brother's jaw. This is the enemy as far as I'm, at least for the next 48 hours. I'm not fucking with this man. You know? I'll talk to you next week. You know, but not now. Right now, my brother is hurt. I'm hurt. You know? That's how a normal family member would act. They go, hey, man, I'm with this guy. Not Logan. Soon as they raised Anthony Joshua's hand, Logan snuck underneath everyone. And then he popped up on the side of Anthony Joshua. He goes, what? I've been here the whole time. I was always on Anthony Joshua. I was like working for Anthony Joshua's team. Like, wait, you didn't see? What do you mean? Like, you know, like Logan is such a fucking little traitor, dude. He's nuts. I hate him. I actually hate him. I'm sorry. Look at him smiling with the team, with Anthony Joshua's team. Getting real chummy over there. Always has to make it about him.
Oh, yeah.
Both of the fights, he's trying to make it about him at the end. The last time we saw, he knocked his brother's hat over on purpose. He's pretending he's spraying the W, which is Jake Paul's spray. He goes, let me do a little promotion for him, but not before I fuck his shit up. Knocks off his hat. And then what happens? Jake has to bend down to get the hat. Who do you see in the frame? The only person you see? Logan Paul. He goes, yeah, that's me. He's sitting with his newborn daughter. He goes, baby, look at your dad up on the screen. He goes, look at you. He grabs his daughter's face, smashes it against the screen. He goes, I said, look at your dad on the screen, babe. He goes, God, don't you listen? He's like one of those kind of dads. He treats her like a little rubber doll. He goes, I'm done with this. Just drops the baby on the floor. He's like one of them. I could see that. He goes, there's a nanny constantly following behind the Pauls because when they're done with the baby, they just drop it on the floor. They just go, oh, I'm done with this. They drop it. The baby's crying. The nanny has to come and pick it up. Go, oh, no, senora. Your baby is crying. They go, baby? We have a baby? You know? I could see that. It's all me or nothing. Damn, you can't let your brother have nothing for even just like a second.
No.
You know what I mean? For even 1 second, you can't let your brother. I wonder how Christmas is going to be over at the Pauls. You know?
Well, Logan's the one with the baby.
So what, you think they're going to have to do it at his house? Is
no,
that like
it's just going to all be about Logan and the baby because the baby's the new addition.
That's true. So now
it's still sort of like the attention's on him because it's his family.
I didn't even think about that because I hate babies and family so much that it's like the furthest thing from my mind every single time. I go, oh, there's a kid. I kick a kid. I kick a child. I do that. But Christmas around the Paul's house has got to be rough. You got to have one of these. You got to.
Oh.
Greg Paul gets a little squirrely. You got to start having a knife fight with Greg. Imagine having a knife fight with Greg Paul at the kitchen table at Christmas. You go, on guard. You and Greg Paul having a fight. You know? Yeah, you think the Pauls eat fruitcake over at the Paul house on Christmas? Does anyone eat fruitcake anymore? That's my question to the audience. If you're listening right now, do you eat fruitcake? I want to know that. Do you or anyone that you know in your family eat fruitcake? This is something that since the dawn of my existence, I have always wanted to know who the fuck is eating all the goddamn fruitcake. This is something that has really perplexed me for a long ass time.
My 92-year-old grandfather will eat it.
It's some white people shit. This is what I'm saying. Fruitcake is like the most diabolical thing to come out of a goddamn oven. It's, in my opinion. You know, there are not many worse things to come out of an oven than fruitcake. Can you think of any? Off the top of your head, think of one thing that has come out of an oven that is shittier than a fruitcake. You can't. I can't. I know I can't. So I always wonder to myself, I go, who's making all the goddamn fruitcake and who are they making it for? Right? Because nobody's eating. And now you're telling me it's old white people, right?
That's the only people I know that eat
This
it.
this shit's gonna die off.
Yeah, I think it might.
It's gonna die off. This is gonna be one of those things nobody eats anymore.
Well, it's not going to die off because people are going to have them forever. Do they go bad? I think they just like last forever, become a doorstop or something.
That's another thing about these fruitcakes is like they will survive like a nuclear holocaust or something like that. I heard it's like roaches, Twinkies, and fruitcakes. It's like if a nuclear bomb goes off, those are the only three things that are gonna make it, as far as I know. You know what I mean? And it just perplexes me because now I don't see. I really do feel like it's dying off because when I was a kid, Christmas time, you'd see whole fucking sections of aisles with just fruitcakes in them, right? And now you don't see it so much, but you still see them. They're still being produced. Why? Why? The demand is so goddamn low. I cannot imagine anyone's cutting a fucking profit off of these goddamn things. And here's my thing. What the fuck is inside of them? What is inside of them? Because it ain't fruit. It's like gelatin, weird kind of. You know what it reminds? No, don't go looking it up.
I want to look it up.
Don't go looking it up. We're going to do that at later. Because if you go looking it up and I figure out how the sausage is made, I ain't going to eat this fucking
Well, I don't
thing.
have to tell you.
I guess I'm going to ruin the surprise for everyone. We have here what I like to call in the biz a fucking fruit cake. This is what I call a fruity cake. Let's see. I want to make sure it's in focus. We have it here. It's, what is this? Southern Supreme, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Southern Supreme fruitcake. Now, apparently, this is like the creme de la creme.
Around here.
Around where we are.
Yes.
Which is an undisclosed location in North Carolina. So, around where we are, these things are the fucking hibbity-dibbity. Everybody's eating them, apparently. Everyone who's eating fruitcake, which is 5 people. So, 5 people in the greater North Carolina-ish area are eating these goddamn things. And apparently, if you're going to be one of those 5 people, this is what you want to eat, right? So now I don't want you to look it up because if you go telling me what's in this goddamn thing, I ain't going to eat it. Look at the what even is on this? It's got like gummy bears on it. I'm not kidding. There's like, this is not fruit. This is what I say. This is not fruit. This has like.
Well, you know, people like to make stuff with gelatin a long time ago. Think about all those Jello mold bullshit.
It's
and like
insane
Jello
to
fruit
me.
salads.
Jello fruit salad. You remember that back in the day, people would make a whole Jello dome, and there would just be chunks of fruits in it.
Yeah.
You know, and people would put like cream at the bottom. Oh God. White people, I'm telling you, white people. Southern Supreme fruit. Oh, look, it's got a little thing on it.
Fancy.
Let's read that real fast. As fast as we can, because we don't have time for all this shit. Dear friends of Southern Supreme, our fruitcake is much more than a combination of the finest ingredients. It also represents a part of our family from beginning to end. Whether you received it as a gift or purchased it yourself, we hope you will think of us as you enjoy our old-fashioned goodness. Through the years, it has been a privilege for us to connect with so many of you, in person as well as over the phone. We have grown to know you through our delicious fruitcake and very much like to think of you as our friends. We appreciate the nice letters and wonderful comments about our fruitcake and are glad to see it is reaching our original vision. In order to keep the cake fresh after opening, we recommend keeping the remainder in an airtight bag or container. We personally guarantee that every Southern Supreme fruitcake meets our strict standards that it will arrive fresh and keep its lasting moistness.
Okay, so it's supposed to be moist.
Hold up. If you purchased our fruitcake and you find that you are not satisfied with the quality of our cake, just return the uneaten portion to us within 30 days. We will be glad to replace your fruitcake or refund your money. I can tell you I'm almost 100% not going to like this.
Well,
You might have an opportunity to pull some real global jewelry, is what we like to call it. This is what the Groypers like to call this global jewelry. If we don't like this thing, I say we return one bite. And we go, we didn't like it. We don't want our money back. And when they write back and they go, you ate almost the whole thing. We write back and we go, I have a big mouth, okay? And I don't want to, it's not fair for you to sit there and bring that up to me. You know? You go like that. You go, I have a condition. And I was comfortable with it until you just brought it to my attention. You know? And then you really get some cake out of them. You know? You get some goddamn moolah. You know? So we're about to try this thing. The Southern Supreme. Let's see. I should probably change it to the clip view so I can get a little wide. You know, get a little wide on him so he could cut this goddamn cake. You know? So, yeah, go ahead. Hold on. Let me, well, you know. You want to go to the bathroom, right? You know you can say that into the mic. You don't have to
Okay.
You don't have to send Indian smoke signals over to tell me that you're going to the bathroom. Okay.
I might need
Everyone, so that you know, the co-host is going to the bathroom. She's going to take a fat shit while I try to open this unopenable fruitcake. I was going to say cheesecake. This thing wishes it was a goddamn cheesecake. All right, so we got, dude, if you guys could see this up close the same way that I'm seeing it, holy hell. This thing looks insane. Can you, like, I want to try to see, can you see that into the camera without it? That looks nuts. It looks like somebody just mushed together a bunch of just weird shit and made it into like a loaf. I can't tell what is in this goddamn thing. It's got gelatin everywhere. There's like nuts and grains. It looks like somebody mixed syrup with mud and dirt and made it into a loaf and then put 3 gummy bears on top of it. I'm very, like, weirded out by this. But nonetheless, we said we would try it. So we are going to try it. I'm going to cut this thing in half. And you guys are going to have to pray for me. Holy hell. It's the densest thing I've ever cut into. You know how, like, dense, like, a protein bar is? Like, protein bars can be, like, crazy goddamn dense. That's actually what makes them taste so bad. Like, you can get a protein bar that tastes actually really decent, but how dense and thick and, like, the inside seems like it's not even fully cooked all the way, you know? It's like uncooked cookie. And then you're eating that? That's just a little much for me, you know? But this is exactly along those lines. And then there's, like, like I said, just chunks of different colored gelatins and stuff like that mixed into it. It's very off-putting. I don't know if I like this all that much, you know. But we're going to wait for Ashley to get back here, our co-host, so that we can try this goddamn fruity cake together. In the meantime, I will crack open a brewski, you know. I hope everyone's going to have a wonderful Christmas. This episode should be coming out Christmas Eve. So I won't say happy or Merry Christmas right now, but I will be wishing you a Merry Christmas for tomorrow, you know? And hopefully your family is not making you fucking shovel down no goddamn fruitcake during it, you know? You can go. You're fine. You don't have to worry about jumping in front of no kid. Now you're really in front of the goddamn camera. You know, you were worried about it, and then you fucked yourself. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so we're about to try some of this goddamn fruitcake right now, right? I am nervous. I'm a little nervous. I'm not going to lie to you.
Well, I heard you talking about it.
It looks terrible.
It does.
You cut it in half, and it looks fucking crazier. But
Also, there's 530 calories in half of this thing.
this
like
right here is 530 calories,
Yep.
you're saying?
Yeah.
So that's like a quarter of like your daily calorie consumption.
Yeah.
What you're supposed to have. That's kind of nuts.
A lot of walnut.
Yeah.
Did you eat the green thing?
No. Did you?
No, but I'm gonna try it.
I'm gonna try it too. It's like almost all nut
Yeah.
and like gooey, like something. The green thing is bad.
It's weird texture. It's like pineapple, chewy, like weirdness, but not pineapple flavor.
You think that's what it is? Is that they took like a pineapple chunk and like made it all disgusting?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
But it's got strings in it.
Oh no. That's bad. The green thing is fucking terrible, bro.
The green thing didn't look like it was gonna be good.
Oh my god, that is fucking gross, dude. What about the cherry thing? You think?
I mean, I don't like cherry things like that anyway, so that was gross to me.
So I will try the cherry, but you ate it.
I did try it, yeah.
And it was gross, but
Gross.
you don't like them. Yeah. Oh. Dude, the cherry tastes like it tastes like how lotion smells or something like that. It's like very, I don't know. It's like gross by association. It's like you first bite into it and you go, "Oh, this is going to kind of taste like a maraschino cherry." But then you can tell that it got like cooked with the rest of it, right? So it kind of got all that like flavor of it like cooked into the maraschino cherry. So then it just changes the whole thing while you're chewing it. And it just fucking sucks. This is disgusting.
I didn't think it was gonna be good.
I don't know how I wasn't expecting to like, fall in love with fucking fruitcake off of this.
It is a pineapple.
Is that what every chunk in there is like flavored fucking pineapple?
Okay, can I tell you what it is?
Yeah, now excuse me, now it's all over.
It's candied and dried fruits like cherries, pineapple, raisins, and dates. Nuts like pecans, walnuts, and almonds. Spices are cinnamon and allspice, and batter often soaked in brandy or rum.
Ugh. No, every single part of that sounds like shit. You know what you want to hit me with that I like a lot is now I can't think of it. Oh, bread pudding.
Okay.
I fuck with some bread pudding. Like where you get like the stale bread and you make it like, or is that, yeah, you use stale bread for bread pudding, right?
I don't know that answer. I know what you're talking about, but I don't think I've ever eaten that.
It's so good. It's so good. If you get someone to make it right for you, it's fucking amazing. But other than that, I could take it or leave it, Fruitcake, 100%, I'm out.
Yep.
If you're a fruitcake, I'm out. As far as I'm concerned, you're a fruitcake, I'm out. We need to bring that back.
Fruitcake?
Just start calling people fruitcakes again.
Okay.
Dude, oh my God, that would be amazing. I go to Jeffrey Epstein's house. I go, "Hey, fruitcake, what's going on, fruitcake?" You start calling Jeffrey Epstein a fruitcake. You go, "Hey, you little fruitcake." Look, we're about to jump into some Epstein shit. These photos are like very, very weird. Very, very weird. And dude, there's like 5,000, like over 5,000 of them. Like that's a fucking assload of photos to go
Did you
through.
see the one that my coworkers were talking about?
With the dentist chair?
Or some kind of weird chair, but it was like masks on the wall.
I have that photo here.
Okay.
I have that photo here. I've only gone through like 3,000 of them so far. I think I'm going to go through the rest of them like live or whatever. Just go live and kind of do it with, the 5 people that'll watch inevitably. But the photos that I've gone through so far are very strange. Like most of them are just like the photos of where, they're investigating. One being his house in Manhattan that was given to him by that Wexler guy from Victoria's Secret. Fucking like a $50 million fucking house he was given. $0 transaction. That's insane to me, And majority of those photos were not like strange. The only thing that kind of made them creepy was that they were all taken in the dark. So like with the flash, it kind of made it look like you were in this like abandoned, weird, rich person's house, you know? So that kind of threw you off a little bit. But other than that, the strange photos were kind of like few and far between. But the ones that caught my attention really caught my goddamn attention. I want to show you guys some of these. These things were fucking wild. Like this one's a light one. This one's a light one we'll give you. But it still was weird. The leg. This one I like to call the leg. This one threw me off.
It's weird in a bathroom.
It's the placement. Now, you had brought up a good point when I had showed you this photo. You said, well, if I had like a dance studio and I was like a ballerina, I would fuck with this being on the wall in there somewhere. And I would too. It's kind of cool. I'd use it as like a coat rack or something. You know what I mean? I hang my hat on that, my elf hat. Every time I get home from Santa's workshop, I pop this bitch off and fucking hang it up on my bitch's knee. You know, like this is not a bad thing, but in a bathtub. And then when you've been accused of having a global pedophile ring, to have a young ballerina fucking tying that goddamn
And
shoe.
ballerinas, even when they're old, they have like a prepubescent body shape because they've been told to stay skinny for so long.
Yeah. Like it's like they get like malnourished into like their body never growing into itself. You know, they kind of just stay little, you know, which is very strange. Very strange if you're into that kind of thing, you know. And then look, right next to it, we have a redacted, somebody taking off their goddamn top. Now, if that's Ghislaine Maxwell, I'm in. If that's Ghislaine Maxwell, unredacted the photo, if you get what I'm saying. You know, she had a nice little set of tits on her, which probably the most perplexing thing. I go, Jeffrey's got them rockers fucking on deck. What's he doing fucking around with all these goddamn children for? You know? I'm not saying Ghislaine was like the hottest bitch out there, but those tits back in the day, you know? You don't need all that prepubescent shit. You running around with them goddamn titties, man. Now this is just a taste of this is light compared to the stuff that you start to see. I was seeing photos of fucking all sorts of sex toys. Yo, every place that this guy goes, he has to have sex toys in like every drawer. There's like Hitachis in every piece of property. They go every time they go to a new place. Like when we looked at the Manhattan place, the like first photo slide was like a card that said like case ID, location, blah blah blah. Right. So that tells you like these are going to be the photos that you're going to see from this place. Right. Every single time there was a new card, you get like midway through the photos, there's a Hitachi somewhere. Just lying around, just fucking hanging out. It's like anytime Jeffrey Epstein went to a new location, there had to be a Hitachi standard. It had to be stock. You know? Like, what is with this guy? Yeah, at this point, I go, is he shoving him up his ass? Is he doing it to himself? Is Ghislaine, is he saying she needs one? It's like his rider. You know what a rider is? Let me tell you. So, a rider is like when you're a touring act in entertainment, whether you're a comedian, a musician, whatever the case may be, when you're setting up these tours, your agents and managers will work it out with the venues. You'll have what's called a rider. And that's something that it has to be in the dressing room when you get there, or your green room or whatever it is. So, like, if you're a comedian, they'll ask for, like, a certain spread of food, maybe, like, a specific type of drink, you know what I mean? Blah, blah, blah. The Hitachi is on Jeffrey Epstein's rider.
Okay.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
This guy gets on a plane. He goes, make sure that Hitachi is on that goddamn rider. I'm telling you, he needs it. This guy, this is the first wave of paraphernalia. You see this. Oh, I forgot we're zoomed in. Wait, are we zoomed in? Yeah, we're a little zoomed in. There we go. I was like, yo, why are we so zoomed in? Look at this. The first wave of paraphernalia. What do we have here? Two
of them.
Hitachis. Not one, but two. You know what I mean? They say in the joint, you know, they go, what's better than a do-rag? Two rags. You know what I mean? You know, that's and only thing better than one Hitachi is two. That's what they say in that world. You know, this is just the first wave of paraphernalia. That's just the first wave, bro. Look, this one had me dying. This looked like Darth Vader. Doesn't it kind of, if you like squint your eyes a little bit, it kind of looks like Darth Vader holding a lightsaber?
Yeah.
Like
I see it, I see
Darth
it.
Vader's about to go on a mission, and he's got this lightsaber with him. He goes, he's doing the breathing, chasing you down the hall with this lightsaber. You go, oh no, it's Darth Vader. This was Ghislaine's favorite. It had to have been. This had to have been her favorite. Who was using this? This is what I want to know. That's what, and this is going on YouTube. I'm not blurring this out. We might lose the channel off of this.
Yeah.
You know? Because that's what happens nowadays. You cover a Jeffrey Epstein, they start silencing your channel. No, I'm kidding. Of course I'm kidding. You think I'm getting suppressed by YouTube? We have like 100 views an episode. Look at that. Darth Vader dildo had me dying, dude. Darth Vader dildo. And then I told you about the Bill Clinton painting, right?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
remember? And then finally seeing it, like in like the real life photo, isn't that kind of crazy? To see this guy had this thing hanging up in his foyer, bro, of his house. Think about Bill Clinton at one time was the president of the United States, which would make him at one time one of the most powerful people in the world. You have that guy's painting of him in a dress in your foyer, smiling, wearing high heels.
It's pretty funny.
This is a display of power, bro.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
This goes, if I got anyone, I got him. That's what that says to me. If anything, that says if I got anyone in this room, if I have anyone that comes through these doors in my pocket, it's that asshole. That one will do whatever the fuck I ask him to do. Because I can hang this up in my goddamn foyer for everyone who walks into my house to see, and that motherfucker won't do shit about it. That's what it says to me. Think about it. Dude, if I walked into my fucking brother's house and he had a painting of me in a fucking dress like this in his foyer, I'd fucking fight the shit out of him. I'd go, you're not getting away with this. This is not cool, bro. And I know that guy. You know, we grew up together. Jeffrey and Bill, I'm sure they were great friends when Jeffrey was alive, but, you know. I wonder what this says next to it. Of course, we can't get to it. It's like too blurred out. Why don't they take a up close one of that? That's my question. I want to know what that says. Look at that.
I bet somewhere you can find it.
It brought us all the way out. So then what do we got after that Bill Clinton one? Oh, I have the chair. The dental chair. Did you see the photo? You just heard them talking about it.
I saw it.
Oh, you did see it?
But I'll see it again.
I mean, we got to let the people at home see it. This is fucking creepy as hell. Imagine you're going under. The dentist hit you with some nitrous, and you got all these weird ass faces all hanging around. You're like, I'd lose my mind.
Why is their dentist office there?
I don't know, but here's my thing. Is this actually a dentist chair? Like, could this be some sort of like cosmetology thing or something like that? Playing devil's advocate here. I don't know.
I mean, I guess it could be some sort of. Yeah, but that doesn't look relaxing.
It looks awful dentist-like. It looks awful like count backwards from 10.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm picking up off of this. So I agree. And then you have a sink in the background too.
You would have a sink in a skincare room too. The sink's not weird.
The sink comes standard.
Yeah.
Look at the fucking faces, bro. Are they all presidents? That's my question. Like, what are they? Who are they?
I don't know. Zoom into those.
They're very off-putting. I don't know if we'll get too much definition off of them, you know? But they're just very random faces.
I mean, okay, so I have to say, like, you're like, oh, Yeah, it's weird, but like I don't know that if I just walked in a room not knowing the Jeffrey Epstein, like if I just went to somebody's house and I had this, I'm like, what the fuck is this? I would just ask. I'm like,
Yeah,
but
100%.
I wouldn't be creeped out per se if there was no context.
You wouldn't be creeped out enough to like not go back to the house, is what you're saying.
Right.
Like you'd be like, this guy seems like the coolest fucking guy ever.
I mean, some people just like quirky shit.
Yeah, this guy.
I mean, it's a different case, but I think just seeing it with no context.
I feel like it's a lot of rich, eccentric people like that just like the gayest shit you could possibly think of. Like when we were going through the photos of this guy's place, I liked a lot of it. You said a lot of it looked outdated. And then there were just some rooms where you just like looked in there, you go, what the fuck is even happening here?
That's because there was too much space.
It's like so.
I don't know.
I was like looking. There's like a copper statue sitting on a fuzzy bench in a bathroom for no reason. It's like what? Like, and it didn't even like go with the rest of the shit. It was just like a copper fucking statue, just random as hell. Nothing to do. It wasn't like elegant. It wasn't like the statue of David. Like that'd be nice to see in a bathroom, right?
Yeah.
Like a copper rendition of like the statue of David, a little miniature. You got that in the bathroom. That's like a nice piece. Just some random like child sitting on a bench. And if it's like, what the hell? This guy was leaving breadcrumbs. He was leaving breadcrumbs everywhere, that Jeffrey Epstein. He goes, they'll never find me. He's just leaving crumbs of fruitcake all over the place. Good old Jeffrey Epstein. Now, it's funny you brought up the chair. And then now that being, that being where we're at, because that's around where the photos started to get strange.
Okay.
It was like right around where that chair came up. I don't know if it was like the island. I think the Epstein Island was called like Little St. James was like the actual name of it. I don't know if the dentist chair was like from that, but it was like a beachy type like place is where that photo came from. And that's when they started getting weird. Like this was one that I was like, what is even happening here? I don't know if these are like children or like just really tiny ass locals like doing this little prayer. And then Epstein's just chilling
standing there
like,
watching them.
Hey, what's up, guys?
In his casual ass little outfit.
Which one of you would like to come back to the grotto later on? You know, they say what happens in the grotto stays in the grotto. Yeah, this one threw me off a little bit. It's not very, not like I can't, it's not like I see this and I get like a million different like things out of it or whatever, but it's just very strange. And then the fact that they redacted the faces prior, it like, now it makes me wonder, because what happened to them? You know, they get trafficked, or are they children? I have no idea. None of them have tops on, so they're probably all boys, I would imagine, right?
Who knows?
Because
little kids look the same.
But they're blacking out tits, is what I'm saying. Like, I've seen tons of photos in here with tits. They're blacking them out. So I would imagine if these are girls, they're blacking out those tits, not just the faces. And if they're underage girls, they're definitely blacking out the tits, because at that point, the government is distributing child pornography.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? So go ahead. Say your piece.
They don't look like they're shirtless. That looks like it's orange.
Oh, you think it's a little like tube toppy type thing?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I could see that. It is kind of glycerin, shiny, unlike skin. Skin wouldn't be that shiny, I don't think, right? So it's got a little reflection on it. See, now what's happening here, though? This is one of the weird ones. I go, what? My man had to have taken him back. You know, he goes, Bill, I got you lunch. I got you Thai. Got you Thai food, Bill. Hope you're hungry. That's just so strange. And look at Bill, chilling. Everybody in here just hanging out. All the higher ups. And I'm like halfway through the photos. I could only imagine who else is in these. Dude, the Bill Clinton, Mick Jagger is in a bunch of these photos. Chris fucking Tucker. Fucking Rush Hour Chris Tucker. Like, what? And Chris Tucker is he's carpet bombed throughout this fucking shit. Like, I didn't know Chris Tucker was such good friends with Jeffrey Epstein. When the hell did that happen? And how did he not get met? Like, this is the first I'm even seeing. Nobody even talked about Chris Tucker at all in all of this. Chris Tucker's hanging out with, like, Jeffrey Epstein and, like, the oldest, whitest, richest looking people you've ever seen in your life. Why is Chris Tucker hanging out with rich white people like that? I'm not saying he can't hang out with rich whites. I'm saying these are like 1930s born. I will not hang out with black people, rich whites. There's got to be a reason you're there. You know, I don't know. It strikes me as weird. You know, like he's hanging out with like the fucking Monopoly man, Chris Tucker. You know, it's like that. The Monopoly man is definitely racist. You there for a reason. You know, that's just me. That's my humble opinion. Allegedly, you know, I allegedly think that. Look, speaking of Chris Tucker, look, this is the first time. This is the first time you get a little. He's hanging out with Ghislaine. Chris Tucker. Where's Jackie Chan? Imagine he goes, I thought that was Jackie Chan the whole time. He goes, that's not Jackie Chan. She got short hair like Jackie Chan. That would be my alibi. I'd be like, I thought we were having a meeting to talk about Rush Hour 3. I thought that was Jackie Chan. And then see, this is what I'm saying. You throw these redacted squares like this into the photo, you make the whole photo bad. Doesn't matter how innocent it is. Chris Tucker could go, we were on our way to like a fucking fundraiser to raise money for children with AIDS in Africa. And we have it all documented. It's all on paper. It's all official. In this photo, nobody was doing anything wrong. The second someone's face gets blocked out, they go, who is that girl? How old was that girl? Who is that person? You know, now you're fucked. The second that you're in this thing and there's a fucking black square in it, you're fucked. In my opinion. You got to see where I'm coming from, right?
Oh, yeah.
It just makes you look so bad. I go, if I'm Chris Tucker, I go, can you just crop it, like, right there? Can you just crop the photo and then release it, please? You know?
Well, are people saying anything about him since he's in here?
I guarantee you it's coming.
Okay.
Nobody that's in these fucking photos will go without scrutiny. There's no fucking way.
Okay.
There's no fucking way. Someone will say something just to go, well, why were you in them? You know, what were you doing in them? If you didn't know him that well, you didn't know what he was up to, why are you in all these photos? You know, that's my questioning. This is just the first one of Chris. And this is the most innocent one. I think there might have been one other one where they caught him sleeping on the goddamn bus. You know, but that's about it. When I show you these other ones, it's not like I'm going to show you a photo with him and his hand down a girl's skirt or nothing. But you're hanging out with some awfully important looking people. You got fucking Bill Clinton just hanging out in the background.
Well, Bill Clinton's apparently everywhere in these things.
Oh, Bill Clinton loves him a good Epstein Island, bro. He loves him a good hot tub. He likes him a good Hummer. You know what I mean? A little Hummer under the desk ain't never hurt nobody in Bill's world. You know? And he's got the voice for it. He's got that. Hold up, because my boxers are like in my asshole right now. It's like so bad I gotta fix him. He's got the voice for it, dude. He'll smooth talk you, baby. He'll smooth talk you real nice, baby. He'll go, hey girl, I was wondering if I put my hand down your skirt, you know? We could do a lot of good things for the economy. You know, that's Bill Clinton. You hit that voice, that's it. Girls' panties are coming off, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And then Chris Tucker wants a piece of that. Look at how mad Chris Tucker is. Yo, bitch, why you get me on camera? He goes, ain't nobody understand the words that are coming out of your mouth. Oh, Chris Tucker, good old Chris Tucker, man. Look, we got some more. We got some more, dude. And these are just I'm not even halfway through all of these. I know that ain't Hillary Clinton.
Nope.
I know for a fact that ain't no goddamn Hillary Clinton.
Well, we already know he's no problem with fooling around with other people.
Yeah, but now you got photo of it. And on top of that, the photo of the girl has a black cube over her face. This is bad. What did I say? The black cube is bad.
The black cube is bad.
I didn't know Black Lives Matter was behind all this Jeffrey Epstein shit. You get what I'm saying? Do you remember when Black Lives Matter, they go, everyone post the black profile photo
Yeah.
if you want to show Black Lives Matter. This whole Jeffrey Epstein, this Black Lives Matter all over this. You know? Every fucking photo's goddamn black. I'm racist. Look, I got to like photo 3000 and didn't even realize that you could scroll down on some of them. Some of them I would see like a cut off photo down here at the bottom. I go, why can't I get to that? I get to like 3000. I go, oh, you scroll. You scroll. I'm like that. I go, oh shit, my bad. Look, that ain't no Hillary. Look at him hanging out with the pilots. Look, he got his arm around everyone. Bill Clinton will fuck you, dude. Guy, girl, mustache, no mustache. Look at the arm he has around this guy.
Yeah.
And this guy's loving it. Bill's like, don't worry, I'll take care of you later, man. I'll suck your dick, man. Bill Clinton, dude. Look, they get you sleeping, bro. They'll get you sleeping. I don't like that.
No?
I'm hanging out with the Epsteins, bro, and you taking photos of me sleeping? Nah. Because when I grew up, when I was growing up, you can't fall asleep around anybody. This is the type of world I lived in. And my friends actually, my friend group growing up had like this weird thing about it where like if you fell asleep with your shoes on, that was bad. Like that's when you got fucked with.
Okay. Like that meant you weren't really supposed to be asleep because if you really were trying to go to sleep, your shoes would be off.
I guess so.
Yeah.
So like
who sleeps with their shoes on?
Well, nobody, but we never talked about the rule as to why. That was just the rule of growing up. With like this was me and my friend group. I'm not talking about me and my family. This is like me and my friends. If you were hanging out and partying, whatever the fuck was happening, if you fell asleep,
you partied too hard, you fell asleep
and your shoes were on, you were getting fucked with. You were getting drawn on. You were getting something sprayed on you. You were getting some clothes taken off. Something was happening to you.
They did that to me at like a camp one time.
Mm-hmm.
I was not the person. I just woke up and washed it off.
You didn't care.
No.
Yeah, some people don't.
I'm just like, well, I mean, I went to sleep first. All right.
It was never first with us. It was always shoes on or off.
Well, this was church camp. I legitimately was just going to sleep.
Yeah, I would get that. Look, this actually reminds me of this story. I still feel bad about this story to this day. So I was probably like 18 years old. I was just out of high school, and I was going to this party that was at this girl's house, and a lot of us were going to it because this girl like was not known for having parties. So it was like, oh shit, we're going to her house. Not that she had a crazy house, but her parents weren't there. If your parents weren't home, you might as well have lived in a mansion because everybody wanted to be there. You know, that's just the way it was. So her parents were like gone for the weekend or something. She has a party at her house. We go there. Some kid falls asleep in her younger sister's bed. Now, her younger sister's not home and she's on vacation with the parents because her younger sister was like really young, like 9, 10 or something. So she's on vacation with them. This girl's young enough to watch the house for the weekend, quote unquote, right? So this kid falls asleep in the younger sister's bed. Nobody thinks anything of it. I'm about to leave the party to go get like cigarettes at the store, right? Before I leave, I see this kid. I pass by the door. I go, oh, this kid's sleeping. So to fuck with him, I go and I take a pair of shoes out of this little girl's closet and I put them on his feet. They clearly don't fit. They're tiny shoes, right? But I just kind of like put them over the top of his feet, like just kind of like messing around, you know? Like, oh, you fell asleep with the shoes on. Bro, I get back from this 5-minute car ride to go get cigarettes, and like the entire party is in the room fucking with this kid while he's sleeping. Like he's so drunk that he's not waking up for it. There's like 15, 20 people in this room, all just hitting him with like mustard and ketchup and fucking sodas and beer. Someone's pouring beer on him, and all on this girl's younger sister's bed. Bro, at the height of it, someone runs up to the bed and sticks their finger down their throat and throws up on the kid. I fucking left the room. I was like, this is insanity. I never done no shit like that. To this day, I'm like, damn, dude, I feel so bad. And that was like a Project X type situation. That girl woke up from that the next day, and her house was just
Trash.
destroyed, bro. She
trouble.
was fucked. She was fucked, dude. Someone stole, I think, like a PlayStation. Like, it was just all sorts of fucked up, dude. But I hate to say that I contributed to the chaos. I did not think, like, I wholeheartedly thought, okay, I put the shoes on his feet. People go, oh, he fell asleep with his shoes on. Maybe somebody fucks with him a little bit and wakes him up or something, or kicks the shoes off. Dude, all this kid had to do was, like, kick his feet, and both the shoes would have fell off. You know, I come back and every person's just fucking destroying this.
I cannot believe somebody threw up on
Dude,
him. That is disgusting.
I felt terrible. But I mean, that's what happens. All's fair in love and war and partying and all that other kind of shit. You know what I mean? This is just the world we live in. You know, that's the world we live in. What else Epstein stuff do we got? Oh my God. Let's go back to, dude, the drag queen. I didn't show you the drag queen. Dude, the drag queen. This one's wild. I don't know why these photos exist. I don't know where they were. I don't know what would cause Jeffrey Epstein to be like, yo, this is going to be the entertainment for the night. You know? Like, I don't care how eccentric I am, whatever. I'm not one, and I'm also not one of those guys that's like, I hate gay people. You can't be gay around me. I'm gay for this day. I love me gay. Okay? I'm not gay, though. Right? So I don't need, like, gay shit to be involved in my life. And I don't necessarily care to see it. Like, I'm not offended if I see it, but I'm not gonna.
You're not going out of your way.
Yes, like if I'm at a place and there's fucking a drag show or something like that, right? Or a gay pride parade, I'm not gonna be like, oh, my whole life is ruined because there's gays in the streets. Like, I'm happy for him. Parade it the fuck up, right? But if I go to hire like a dancer for the night, right, to dance at my dinner party or whatever, it's not going to be a gay drag queen type shit. Just me personally. It's going to be a fine bitch, you know what I mean? It's going to be a nice fat old set of titties, you know what I mean? Some Ghislaine's going to be up there. Ghislaine Maxwell's going to be up there. And we're all going to be throwing dollars at her, you know? That's the way it goes for me personally. I never understood, like, I get it. You're comfortable in your sexuality and everything, but I just don't want to see it. I don't care to see it. And this is mild. Wait until, look at these. Look at these. Now he's smoking, right? What happens when you smoke a little crack? Start to get a little loose, right? Your inhibitions start to go out the window, and next thing you know, you look like this. You know what I mean? Now your balls are all hanging out underneath your skirt. You smoked a little crack, and now you're here. This is madness. Then you get the up close. Jesus, send me away, dude. I'm out of here. What are these doing on the hard drive? This is the hairiest drag queen I've ever seen in my goddamn life. And the worst part is he's a hairy redhead. So it's all red and fuzzy and weird and like, you know what I mean? It's all, oh, God. He looks like the guy from Blue's Clues, kind of. Like, look at this. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from. I wonder who it's from. We got a letter. You know, it's like, dude, chill.
Look at that old phone.
I know someone with the Samsung Flip, dude, hitting him with a Samsung Flip. That's rough, dude. Well, let's give it up for the Jeffrey Epstein. Dude. Epstein's too much for me, bro. I'm going to need therapy fucking going through the Epstein photos, man. Like, it's too much for me. I don't know about you. We got some time, too. Like, we're only at, like, maybe a little over an hour? Something like that. Because I always shave off 15 minutes. We're actually an hour and a half right now, but we always bullshit for like the first 5, maybe 10 minutes of recording, and then we start the episode. So I always kind of like, I'm just like, I shave 15 minutes off of it, you know? But you know what's funny is I think one of the things I'm going to start doing with when we're ready to start doing like membership type shit is doing these live on the website and then posting the episode Wednesday. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So where like nobody would see it any of that that bullshitting and stuff that we're doing before we actually record the episode, quote unquote, unless they went to and signed up on the website. I see you broke the dumpling.
Broke the dumpling.
Can't believe you broke the dumpling. What's in that goddamn
I don't
thing?
know.
It ain't pork, I'll tell you that. Well, what is it? It's like white and gooey. I thought it was like sand. Is it like actual paste?
Yeah, I knew it wasn't.
What are you rubbing it on?
The plate?
Oh, okay. It looked like you were rubbing it on my mouse pad and desk. I was like, God damn, I can't see the plate from over here.
Oh.
I thought you were pulling like some real disrespectful shit. I'm like, dude, I paid for all this shit here. No, yeah, so what? I forgot what we were even talking about before this dumbass dumpling shit.
Sorry.
You don't remember either? I don't care. Let's watch. You want to watch a couple funny videos before?
Yeah. Oh, we were talking about how much time we had.
Yeah, we got a little bit of extra time.
And what you were going to do. Oh, if they were watching it live, they would see us bullshitting in the beginning.
Oh, yeah, they would see the bullshitting in the beginning because they're paying for the membership to see the show on. And then, get this. If you're signed up for the membership, not only are you watching us do it live, but you're also seeing the episode like fucking 4 days early. Or 3, I guess, right? Because we post these on Wednesday. So if you're watching us do it live on Sunday, you know, it could be Saturday, it could be Sunday, because we always switch. We kind of go back and forth on Saturday and Sunday recording and stuff. But yeah, let's watch a couple funny vidges, and then we can end this one out. I'm gonna spark another Jay if we're gonna
participate.
get into some funny videos. I know that. I love me a good funny video, man. Let's see. What's a good one? Ooh, this one's gonna fuck you up.
Like it's gross?
It's gross. I think it's gross. We're not gonna watch the whole thing. This girl is a doll mom. She's a full-blown mother without no goddamn kids.
Is there like 3 of them?
Dude, I think there's like 8. This
I
bitch
was on
has
the internet too much this week.
Dude, this bitch has a lot of dolls. Why, you seen her too? You're ahead of the game on this one too? Oh, I was fucked up when I watched this.
I didn't watch the whole thing, but I think so, yes. Yep.
Good morning.
The next one's like some big ass doll laying in a bed, yeah?
Oh my God.
Good morning.
Yes.
Look at that. A whole ass child.
This is
bro.
where I quit watching.
This is insanity, bro. And you know what's even nuttier is each like those little baby dolls are probably hundreds of dollars.
Oh yeah.
And then this like one that's like almost a full fucking 7-year-old is probably like thousands of dollars that she's paying for these things. Like she's probably like $20,000 in the goddamn hole, just dolls. And then think about this. Every time you want the fucking baby, quote unquote, to have a different expression, you got to buy like a new face or like a new head.
Do they do that?
I don't know, but I would imagine like it's going to have the same expression every time unless you do that.
I think that's just how it is.
I don't know, man. They get pretty nuts, dude. It wouldn't surprise me. And the only reason I even know or think about that kind of shit is like in video production, it's like that. If you're doing like claymation or animatronic stuff, when the faces change in claymation, they don't just mold the face again. They change the whole face out. You get what I mean? For like the changing of the expression.
Yeah, but I think like as like having a baby doll as a kid, I never thought about it needing to have its facial expressions change.
This is not a kid. This is a mentally fucking ill adult with a full-blown ass bank account. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is like the possibilities are endless as far as this person's concerned.
Okay, yeah, I didn't watch past that, so let's.
Penny.
Oh, another one.
This one looks
This
like
is
a Chucky
this
doll
is
head.
4. There was 2 in the crib, 1 in the bed. This is the 4th one now, and they're all in different rooms, bro.
Where does she live?
She needs to be in an insane asylum. Wherever she lives, it should be in a rubber room.
Did she make this video herself?
I would imagine she's setting up like the phone on a tripod or something like that.
Okay.
And then wait, dude, it gets crazier. It gets crazier.
Are you up, sweetie? Danny.
She's making formula and yelling at dolls in the house. Who's drinking the formula? Is she? Is she just dump it down the sink when she's done? I have 1,000,001 questions right now. Where does the formula go? And formula smells kind of weird. Like the for newborn baby formula that you can't make it any kind of flavor or nothing. It's got to be just nutrients. Like that stuff smells fucking weird. Imagine dumping that down your sink every morning. You're dumping that down your sink. And then later you go to turn your sink on. It's you're like, whoa, dude. Holy hell. This is the crazy part. This is the crazy part. I guarantee you there ain't no fucking voice box in those dolls. I guarantee it. Those things don't come standard with fucking voice boxes, bro. So now she's sitting there going, fucking pretending that the baby's crying.
No, she doesn't sound too happy, does she?
Now, mind you, when she's recording that part, there's no baby noise in the background. She edits that part into the video. So she's just doing this. It's totally quiet. She goes, oh, yeah, she's cranky one this morning. You could hear a pin drop in her house. There's no other noises happening. The baby crying is edited in.
Does she have friends?
She cannot have friends. It cannot be a thing. Because if she had friends and they were actual friends, they would have stopped this a lot. They would have said, girl, you got to get some help for this. This is nuts. At this point, get artificially inseminated. You know what I mean? Go to a fucking place and say, knock me up and I need one. You know? You have to.
Maybe she couldn't get pregnant.
Well, maybe she should do... Oh, I get what you're saying. She has a condition.
Yeah.
Well, then get a fucking surrogate. She has enough money, clearly.
Clearly.
She's sitting there wasting all these...
She's crazy.
Yeah, she's wasting thousands of dollars on dolls, formula, diapers, chairs, bedrooms, extra bedrooms in her house. She's got all this goddamn money. It sounds like she can afford a fucking surrogate, man. Get you a goddamn baby so you can ruin that thing's life and it can kill you and the world can be rid of you. Rob Reiner style, you know? I get an actual baby, smother it while you're raising it so it resents you, and then kills you later on in life, and then we can all be fucking washing our hands of this kind of illness. This is the way that it should go. It shouldn't go like this, where she just has dolls and is able to live this way until she's 98. We supposed to give this lady Social Security?
I don't think she's probably got so much money it won't matter. She's probably
she don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I'm
It's probably
just
not even
talking
her
shit.
money. It's her family's money.
Mm-hmm. Her father's sitting on a fucking plantation somewhere. Babe, you're fucking kid. I can't keep upping your allowance.
Yeah.
You know, can I have some grandchildren, please? She goes, you have grandchildren. She shows up to every family event with 20 dolls in her car. She goes, guys, my kids are here. She's hauling the kids out one by one. What are you talking about, lady? This is insanity. We're going to watch this a little bit more. I want to see if it gets a little crazier. Mind you, there is a
Did you watch the whole thing?
No.
Okay.
There's a fake baby crying in the background. Let's remember that.
No, she doesn't sound too happy, does she?
Okay. She edits the fucking noise down.
I'll be right back with the milk.
Okay. Looks like she works from home. Looks like everything is from home. This is all making sense now. Because I wonder what she does when the kids go to school, quote unquote. Because she was throwing backpacks down. And it looks like she's starting to pack a lunch. Right?
Maybe
so now
she'll
what does
take
she
them.
do? She throws them out like a window or something?
Just
She goes, out of sight, out of mind. I'll pick you up later. That is why this is this is one of the craziest things I've ever seen. We have to give it up for these kinds of people, you know? Without these kinds of people, the Democratic Party would cease to exist. You know, and I'm a big advocate of the Democratic Party. I like the Democratic Party. You know? Ooh, I got this one. It says, is this a white people thing? Is this a white people thing? You're going to have to help me answer this question. Ooh, look.
Oh.
No, this is not a white people thing. This fucking thing pissed me off. This one pissed me off. Look at this. White people in the grocery store and say, now look, she's trying to make the joke like white people are rude and they'll walk in front of you and get in your look. I'm not even white. I'm about to defend the hell out of the whites. I'm going to let you know this right now. So if you're not white and you don't want me to defend the whites, turn it off because I'm about to start defending some goddamn whites. So the joke here is that white people will just get in front of you. They feel like they're entitled to just like get in front of you when they're shopping, grab their shit, this and that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here's my take on it. You should not be blocking a whole fucking thing in the goddamn aisle. Have your cart pushed back a little bit, right? You know, leave enough space for people to get by you, behind you, whatever, and fucking look from afar and then go and grab what the fuck you want. If you're going to sit there in the fucking spot like that and fucking sit and look and touch each goddamn can and I have to wait 35 fucking minutes for your stupid black ass to goddamn pick a ragu, I'm going to fucking get in front of you and I'm going to grab a goddamn ragu. I'm sorry. Or I'm going to really rudely go, excuse me. You know what I mean? And I ain't even white. I'll do that same exact goddamn shit. To me, this is somebody who feels like they're entitled to take as long as they fucking want because everyone else should work on their fucking time, right? In the grocery store. And they feel like they can make a joke and get away with it because they're saying this is a white people thing. No, this is a you being an ignorant black bitch thing. I mean, not even you're black. If you were fucking Greek and you made this goddamn video, I'd be calling you an ignorant Greek bitch. Whatever you happen to be. You know, but this is fucked up. Like, I don't like this joke at all.
Yeah.
Like, this kind of, it strikes me as, like, because I see people like this. Dude, a white person the other day, an old white lady, I had to sit there and fucking give her shit. Because I'm walking on the right side of the lane. I told you about this.
Yep.
And she's walking against traffic towards me, making me move out of the way. She starts laughing. Oh, this is crazy, right? I go, yeah, it's almost like you're walking in the wrong direction. You know, it's like, I don't give a fuck. You're white, black, or purple. I'm going to fucking talk shit to you.
I would have laughed out loud.
Dude, this lady was like, oh, she goes, I'd never. And then keeps going. I go, kick rocks.
She really said I never?
She didn't say I never. No, she just kept, I did say that to her and she just kept walking by. It was a very like a pass by kind of thing. You know what I mean? But I was like sitting there watching her walk by me because I had to stop and like get out of the aisle to let her pass by. And she's going, oh, isn't it crazy how many people are in the store? I go, nah, it's kind of crazy that you're just walking down the wrong direction, actually. Like, you know, it's kind of nuts. That's the nutty part. It has nothing to do with how many people are here. They're following the flow of traffic. You're not. You know? Just like this dumb bald bitch is fucking sitting here waiting. Like, you're fucking sitting there picking every goddamn fucking ragu up. Yes, I'm going to go over it. I'm going to reach over you and I'm going to grab my shit. What's the joke here? What's the joke here? That that the white person, quote unquote, needed something that you were in their fucking way? But see, now in this kind of situation, it is a little bit weird to just stop and like stare. Do white people do that? You do that? You stop and stare or you say excuse me?
I would say excuse me.
Obviously the right thing to do is walk up and say excuse me.
Yeah.
I get this joke. I don't know if I see white people do this kind of shit though. Yeah. Maybe I love the whites too much. Do I wish I was white? I don't know.
Nick Fuentes.
I'm Nick Fuentes. I'm like a Puerto Rican, but I'm not half white though. Nick is half white. I'm full Puerto Rican. So I don't know if I could get away with the Nick Fuentes. You know, I go, make America great again. Someone's going to dox me and go, dude, both of your parents, are you serious? You know, they're going to go, really? Yeah, what kind of white supremacist are you? Well, both of your parents are Ricans. You know? They go, this guy's a traitor. Puerto Rico's like a Commonwealth of America. They go, get this guy back to his country. It's like, I don't need a green card, bro. I'm like a citizen, like from the rip. You know, it's kind of crazy. But yeah, I didn't like this joke. And I started getting Real America First, and this is the funny video section. I don't even know what that was doing in there. You know, that one triggered me. I was triggered.
You were triggered.
I was triggered. No, you know, this next one, we'll actually end the show on these next two funny videos. You remember we watched not long ago, we were watching Alex Stein, number 99, talk to that gay guy that was trying to have a baby, right? Mm-hmm. And he goes, and then I found out, you know, that gay men can't get pregnant. So I talked to my sister, and then we got pregnant real fast after that. We had a lot of questions after that, right?
Oh.
Had a lot of questions.
Did you find the answers?
I didn't find the answers. What I found were the results. I found the results of the situation.
Okay.
Yes, indeedy. Let's get to it. The brother-sister baby is born, dude. Look at this. This guy is in the bed as if he's the one who gave birth. He's in the bed as if he's the one who just went through labor for 22 hours. He goes, I'm so exhausted. Please bring me my baby. Oh, shit. No, we don't need escape. We need full screen. Let's go full screen. Okay. All right, let's.
Oh, no, I'll put it back on.
I know.
Oh, he went there.
This is the brother sister baby. The brother sister baby, bro. Yo, babies are ugly as fuck when they are first born, bro. No one can ever convince me otherwise that babies are not the ugliest things that you'll ever see the second they're born.
The second they're born, they're weird looking.
From the second they're born until like a couple months, they're hideous. You don't ever want to look. They have too much skin. They're like old men. They're like hairless and weird. They have no teeth. You know what I mean? They're shitting their pants all the time. It's like, dude, there's nothing about a newborn baby that is like cute or fucking adorable. It's like everything about them sucks, dude. It's fucked up, right? And then every time you have a fucking friend or a family member that has a newborn kid, they're shoving pictures of that thing in your face. You might as well go back to them, go, hey, here's a picture of my cat, and it's just a close-up of your cat's asshole. You go, is that not beautiful? That's not the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? I love my cat, you know? I go, lady, I don't want to see your ugly fucking gremlin child, you know what I mean? It's every single time. My best friend showed me a picture of her grandchild. Her daughter just had a kid. Showed me a picture. It's the ugliest baby I've ever seen. Ugliest baby I've ever seen. It's my best friend's grandchild. I had to look my best friend in her eye and tell her, your grandchild is the ugliest baby I've ever seen in my life. Okay? That's what I had to say to her. Okay? I don't care. Everyone gets to smoke. All right? Your baby gets to smoke. This baby's ugly as fuck. I can't believe it. I can't believe the actual baby was born. And still no questions answered. Was the baby from the sister? Who fucked the sister? You know, was this an artificial insemination? Was this AI?
It's AI.
Artificial insemination AI, not artificial intelligence. You know? That's what I'm thinking here. Was it AI? I need the questions answered, bro. And then look, I also found not just the baby. Look at this. What is this caption? Imagine a mother carrying a child for 9 months, only for the baby to be taken at birth and handed to a gay buyer who simply paid. This isn't okay, this is like a political fucking post or whatever. I don't give a shit about this caption. I'm here for the baby. I want to see that baby prosper with the gayest of intentions, you know, as far as I'm concerned. You all right over there?
Yeah.
Are you paying attention to
Yeah.
anything? Or are you just squishing that shit?
I'm paying attention.
So I also had found who the guy was dating and a video of the baby's first birthday. Dude, the baby grew up a little bit. I want to know who the extra baby is. Where's the extra baby from? But this is like him and, I guess, his husband.
Really? They look the same.
They look like the exact same person. They definitely have the same plastic surgeon. You could tell. But this guy, dude, just thinking about him being like, we were trying everything to get pregnant. I was fucking my husband left ways, sideways, right ways, up ways, down ways. This guy's getting bent like a goddamn pretzel. They can't get pregnant. I wonder why.
Oh!
Wow.
Kyle, you want to sit on my shoulder? Oh my gosh, you're so tall. You want to sit on my shoulder? Wow. No.
Whose fucking baby is this? Whose baby is this? Was there already a baby in the mix? I gotta like bone up on these guys. I don't know who these people are.
Me neither.
I don't know their names. And it's not like I've been keeping up with this. I just happen to scroll by this. But this looks like Macaulay Culkin's baby. This is baby Macaulay Culkin.
Kyle, look
That motherfucker's home alone.
at all your balloons. You love it? You love it? Come on, let's go look in here.
This poor baby.
What a berry wonderland. Look at this place. Look at this.
These two are gonna raise the two most confused children that the world has ever seen. Like, you thought Charlie Kirk Shooter was bad? Bro, these two are gonna grow up to like fucking bomb the Pentagon or something like that. Like 9/11 style. Like the whole thing's gonna you know what I mean? Straight to the floor. Like, these two kids are gonna be confused as fuck when they're grown up. They go, I don't know, my mom is my dad and my dad is my mom. It's like, my dad's got long hair, my mom's got like hair to the side, and she's got highlights, but my dad's got a nice butt. My mom has tits and my dad has a pussy. It's like, I don't know what's going on, you know? For some reason, my horses have like these weird fucking rods coming out the middle of the seat that stick straight up. Because every time I ride on the horse, I get my butt hurts for some reason. I've been growing up. My life is pain. You know, and then you think these kids go to school, they get dropped off by these two. That's it. I mean, the school system's gonna tear these motherfuckers up. I don't know though. Actually,
No, they're good. Where they live, I'm sure.
yeah.
It's lots of the same.
And I'm talking as if I've been in high school recently. Like I'm out of the game for a pretty goddamn long time, good 15 years plus. You know, so it's like. Actually, 18, I graduated. I'm 36. That's still 15 years, yeah?
It's
I'm
more
bad
than
with
that.
math. I'm
It's
bad with
more
math.
than that.
I'm bad with math.
Well,
all
I'm
right?
not great at it, but I know it's more than that.
Don't fuck with me, bro. I'm bad with math. All right? I'm bad with math.
Because I know how long I've been out of school.
I'm bad with math. No, I feel like in 28, maybe? I don't know. I'm tripping, bro.
Well,
My math is so
I
bad.
had my 20-year high school reunion was this year. I mean, I didn't go.
Look, let me just put it this way. I'm not doing the math in my head right now. I don't plan on doing the math in my head right now. And I ain't going to bust out the calculator to do the math in my head right now, okay? What I'm saying right now is this kid's going to grow up to be the fucking devil, you know? This kid's going to grow up to be the goddamn devil. What, should we end it on that? You want to give it one good more?
Yeah.
You want to give it one good more?
Yeah.
All right, let me show you. This is why I hate Walmart.
Oh.
Is that I will always hate Walmart for this exact reason. If you were listening last week, I was talking about Walmart, right? I was talking about my little debacle. I walked out the bitch, right? Full cart of groceries. I said, I ain't going to buy them. I don't want them. You made me wait in line too long. And I walked out like a disgruntled white. You know, I said, I'm good. I'm out of here. But during that whole rant, I had mentioned how the one thing I hate most about Walmart is the fact that they try to accost you when you're leaving by making you show them your receipt for your shit, right? So this is a guy taking his job a little too serious. Now, normally these receipt checker, door greeter people, they kind of have gotten better at like gauging the situation. Like with me, I'm not saying that I'm coming off as like a badass or anything, but I'm very much like I have the demeanor of like I'm just walking out that door. I'm not stopping to talk to you. I'm not nothing. You're not going to get me to stop. I'm not barreling through or nothing, but like I feel like I'm coming off as like I'm just going to go. You know what I mean? That's it. And I feel like they kind of pick up on people like that better now, and they'll kind of catch that and be like, you have a nice day. Because I'll see them like ask someone for a receipt, and then like they have like two things, and they just look at their receipt, go, okay. And then I'm walking up, they go, you have a nice day. And I go, okay, have a good one. But every now and then you'll get a guy that'll be like, let me see that receipt. And I'll go, I'm good. Or like sometimes I'll just hand it to him and keep walking. I'll be like, thanks. And I'll be like,
here's my trash.
yeah, here's my trash. I appreciate that. I just keep going. This guy didn't get so lucky. He had the sheriff from Stranger Things trying to get his goddamn shit. This motherfucker was wild. Look at this.
My way, and you're not going to push the cart into me. That is assault. So please move. Go get your manager. Go get your manager. Go ahead. Go get him.
Go get him.
I'm not going to get your manager.
I'm not
It's
getting
not
him
on me
either.
to get him. You're the one stopping me. Here's my receipt. Now you're holding me hostage against my will.
Yo, can you go get the manager?
Look, now the guy don't even want the receipt. That's when it's bad. What do you think is happening? I don't know. I don't have the
Why
contact.
does he say holding him hostage? Go around him.
He won't let the guy tries. He won't let him. He keeps like getting in front of him and shit like that. And that's the weird part, because I always thought Walmart, like, they're not supposed to like try to stop you or something like that. That's what I always heard. I've never tested that myself. You know, I've never tried to like run out of
First of
Walmart
all,
with shit.
Who would want to stop? Like, I'm sorry, I don't make enough money to stop you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, people like this kind of really trip me out. Like, I never understood that. Don't get me wrong. Like, I take my job seriously. Like, when I do my job, I do a good job no matter what the job is. I could be a fucking grocery bagger. I'm going to go and I'm going to be flipping the shit into the bags. You know what I mean? I'm going to be good. But I'm not going to go like out of my way for grocery bag pay. Like, you know, I'm not going to go, let me start doing two people's groceries at the same time. Like, you know, this guy is going above and beyond the Call of Duty, in my opinion. You know, like to your point, you don't get paid enough for this shit. Like, what if the guy filming was like a psychopath and stabbed you?
Right.
Like, and didn't care about getting arrested and stabbed you for pissing him off. Is your $7.25 an hour or whatever the fuck they're paying at Walmart worth that? No. Let the guy go and let the police take care of it. You know what I mean? Like, I never understood this archetype of person. Because this is not just this is not just Walmart. This guy is in every type of business you could possibly fucking think of. You know? He's everywhere. He is Charlie Kirk. Okay? So, like, this guy it's just too much for me. Look at him. Fat as hell.
We can stand here all day.
We could stand here all day.
Yeah, you're underpaid. I get it.
It's all
You're
good.
mad at life.
It's all good.
Yeah, it's all good.
It is.
You
It's all
cannot
good.
stop me. You cannot stop me or hold me against my will. That is illegal. You can follow me to my car if you like.
I'm getting out the store, bud.
Dude, you can follow me to my car
I'm
if you
getting
like.
out the store.
So now he's blocking my way. Look at that. That's
Hi.
illegal. That's
Hi.
holding me against my will.
Hi.
Not gonna have somebody hold me against
Dude,
my will.
you're on me, dude.
No,
I'm
dude,
standing
you
here.
cannot.
You're on me, dude. The guy's like butt fucking him like as he's trying to get out the store. He's like, I'm not letting you out, man. He's like got his whole dick in his ass. He's like, I can't let you out the store, buddy. The guy's like, the guy's filming himself. He's like, I'm actually getting raped right now. I'm getting raped by a Walmart employee right now. The guy's like, you're on me, bro. He's like fucking the shit out of him. This guy is nuts, dude.
Well, now that he's that way, why didn't you just go out the other exit?
You know, I honestly don't know. Like, if I was this guy, I would go, okay, have fun guarding that door. I'm gonna leave from this one later, you know. And then when this guy starts hooting and hollering, I go, here's the receipt. I'm out of here. Goodbye. Like, you know, this is why I don't like shopping at Walmart. But I'm telling you right now, in this economy, they got me by the balls, man. I'm telling you, I never walk out with so much fucking shit. Like, I'm leaving with everything. It's nuts. $75. Okay. Imagine a $75 grocery bill, what you would walk out with. You'd walk out with like one thing of kitty litter and like a couple loaves of bread or some shit like that. It'd be nuts. $75 grocery bill. I wish. Fucking count me in.
Legally do that.
You're standing on me.
No, I'm trying to go around you,
It
and you
don't
keep getting
matter.
in front of me.
Sure.
I cannot wait to post this online.
Post
dude,
it.
TikTok's gonna blow up because of this one.
I love that's like the gayest thing that you could say. And people say that all the time now. They go, I'm going to put you on TikTok. I'm going to put you on TikTok. It's the lamest thing that you could possibly say. It's like up to par with like if people still said World Star. Like, when's the last time you watched a video of some crazy shit going down and you heard someone go, World Star? Like, they don't do that anymore, right? It's played out.
I never heard to begin with.
Oh, World Star used to be a big thing. You really are like, whoa, you out there. You're floating in space right now, dude. World Star, I could explain it real quick to you before we move on. World Star was like, I think it started as like a website or something like that. And they would always post like crazy fight videos or shit happening at like hood parties and stuff. And during the fights, while all the crazy shit was going on, someone would always be yelling World Star during it, right? So then like, it became such a like zeitgeist joke that like people like, you remember when Austin Powers came out and everyone would be like, are you horny, baby?
Yeah.
Like, you know, so like that World Star became like a thing where like there'd be like a fight at school and like some kid in your school would be like, World Star, like even though no one was filming, it's just happening. And like, but nobody says that anymore. It's such a played out thing. World Star is very much still a thing, but nobody says that, you know? It's kind of like not a thing anymore. I forget the point that I was even making with that. Oh, he's TikTok. Saying that like, I'm going to put you on TikTok. I find it being like the same as that. I go like, oh, dude, you said that? That's fucking lame as hell. Like, why would you say that?
Wait to post this online.
Post
dude,
it.
TikTok's gonna blow up because of this one. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Dude.
Look at this guy. So first off, your guy cannot stop my way. He cannot get in my way. And he cannot physically... No, you don't get... He cannot physically touch me. And I've been recording the whole... Yes, you did.
You?
Oh,
You bounced into me, bro.
Now, look, this guy goes to grab the receipt now, even though the guy offered him the receipt like 7 times. Like, at this point, I have to pull out my firearm and shoot this man. You know? Like, I have to. I have to give him one of these. You know, I go, get down on the ground! You're kidnapping me! Or, like, pepper spray this guy or something. Hit him with some mace and go, rape! Rape! I mean, he was getting raped. I watched it. I will go to the court and testify for this guy. He was getting raped by this man. I like how the guy snatches it out of his own manager's hand. He goes, no,
right?
you give me that receipt.
Physically touch me. And I've been recording the whole... Yes, you did.
You?
Oh,
You bounced into me, bro.
Look at that. Look at that. He cannot do that legally. That is against the law.
All right, can you tell me in your words what happened, sir? Let's go this way.
Yeah.
Please stop recording, please, my person.
Yeah, follow me out.
Wait, what was that? Was that guy in the wrong? Was he in the wrong? Hold up.
It is against the law.
All right, can you tell me in your words what happened, sir? Let's go this way.
He said what?
I don't know.
Can you what?
Law.
All right, can you tell me in your words what happened, sir? Let's go this way.
Can you tell me in your words what happened, sir? Let's go
Oh,
this way.
can you tell me in your words what happened, sir? Let's go this way. Dude, this guy is in the background thinking that he won. That's why I was like, was that guy in the wrong? Because, like, he, in the background, he starts going, oh, like as if he won.
Yeah.
See? He's like, yeah. Like, but you lost. The guy's leaving with all the stuff.
Right.
He clearly paid for it. Like, what do you... This is like Walmart has to do IQ tests or something like that if they're going to start hiring people. Like, I'm sick of walking into Walmart and seeing like a person that looks like a fucking Michael or a Picasso painting. Like, you know how like the Picassos are all weird and like fucking abstract and shit? Every time you walk into Walmart, somebody looks like they just came out of a blender, is standing there like waiting to greet you in the fucking store. It's crazy. It's like insane. Every time you walk into a Walmart, somebody with like a fucking arm sticking out the side of their face is like greeting you in the fucking store and then asking you for a receipt when you fucking leave. No thanks, dude. No thanks. I'm going to start walking into...
Well, it used to be old people.
I hate old people. I seriously hate old people. I can't stand old people. They drive me nuts. And when I get old, I'm going to kill myself. As soon as I get old, I'm going to go, wait, when did this happen? You know what I mean? I'm going to go, when did this happen? You know, because they say it happens in the blink of an eye. They say one day you wake up and you're just 85. If that happens, sayonara. No, I'm kidding. Of course I'm kidding. I'm gonna be fighting to my last breath. I'm one of those idiots that's like, I don't want to die, bro. Like, I'll give up anybody. If I'm in like a hairy situation, I'm giving up anybody. I do not want to die. I'm giving up every single person. They go, tell me where your family is. I go, they're right there. They're over there. Do not kill me, please. I'm telling you, I have so much to live for. And it's not for them. So you can have that. You know, like, and my family's coming. They'll be here tomorrow. The day after tomorrow. So they're going to be here for Christmas. Isn't that funny? Whew. I don't know if I'm looking forward to that or if I'm, like, anxious.
We see what happened to me.
What?
I was looking all the way forward to my family thing and then bailed out.
You bailed out last minute because you're a bad sibling. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm a bad sibling because the second my family gets here, I'm going, give me your cell phones. I want all the computers. I want all the electronic devices. I'm locking the house from the outside, and that's it. You're stuck. You're stuck in this bitch. I'm doing like this guy from Walmart. I'm going, you can't leave. You can't leave. You can go anywhere you want, but it has to be within these walls. You know? And then I go, can I see your receipt? I'm going to need to see your receipt. All right, that'll do it for this episode of Lost Ox Media. I appreciate you sticking around for the end. I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. We got to try some fruitcake, you know, which was very lovely. Got a little bit of the Epstein list, a little Jake Paul and his little knockout sitch, you know what I mean? I know everyone got a good little chuckle out of watching Jake Paul get a TKO. Mm-hmm. So, again, I appreciate you all for watching the show. I love every single one of you. Psych. You can watch episodes every Wednesday. Audio episodes go up on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anywhere else you listen to your favorite podcasts. Those go up at 4:30 a.m. Video episodes go up on Spotify and YouTube at 4 p.m. You can stay up to date with all things Lost Ox Media by going to lostox.media. That's lostaux.media. There you can subscribe to our socials. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel, watch episodes of the show, and even support the show by buying merch. Make sure to like and subscribe on YouTube as it helps out with our reach so we can get some more of you goons in here. And until next time, I bid you adieu. I bid you farewell and goodbye. Later.